A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mullah Sahib, the elders of our community, brothers, sisters, and our wonderful children. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
On behalf of everybody here, including our broadcast team, we welcome you to HICTV Live, where tonight we have an amazing program for you. We have a quiz, we have story time. But before we do anything, we have Hadith al-Kisa by Adil and Zain Walji, who I believe are from London, and they will be reciting in English. So stay tuned, listen carefully to Hadith al-Kisa, and both Mullah Sahib and I will be back very soon. See you there.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate. Fatima al-Zahra, the daughter of the Prophet, peace be on them, is to have thus related an event. My father, the Prophet of Allah, came to my house one day and said to me, "Peace be on you, Fatima." I replied, "And upon you peace." Then he said, "I feel weakness in my body." I said, "Allah protects you from weakness, father." He said, "Fatima, please bring the Yemeni cloak and cover me with it." So I brought the Yemeni cloak and covered him with it. Then I looked at him and saw that his face was shining like a full moon with its glory and splendor. After a while, my son Hassan came in and said, "Peace be on you, mother." I replied, "And upon you peace, O light of my eyes and the delight of my heart." He then said, "Mother, I smell a fragrance so sweet and so pure as that of my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah." I replied, "Yes, your grandfather is lying underneath the cloak." Hassan went near the cloak and said, "Peace be on you, my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you?" He replied, "And upon you peace, my son and the master of my fountain. You are given the permission to enter." So Hassan entered the cloak with them. After a while, my son Husseini came in and said, "Peace be on you, mother." I replied, "And upon you peace, O light of my eyes and the delight of my heart." He then said, "Mother, I smell a fragrance so sweet like that of my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah." I replied, "Yes, your grandfather and your brother are lying underneath the cloak." Hussein stepped towards the cloak and said, "Peace be on you, my grandfather, the chosen of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you?" He replied, "And upon you peace, my son and the interceder of my followers. You are given the permission to enter." So Hussein entered the cloak with them. After a while, Abul Hassan Ali bin Abi Talib came in and said, "Peace be on you, O daughter of the Prophet of Allah." I replied, "And upon you peace, O father of Hassan and the commander of the faithful." He then said, "Fatima, I smell a sweet fragrance like that of my brother, the Prophet of Allah." I replied, "Yes, he's underneath the cloak with your two sons." So Ali went near the cloak and said, "Peace be on you, Prophet of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you?" He replied, "And upon you peace, my brother, my legatee, my successor, and my standard bearer. You are given the permission to enter." So Ali entered the cloak with them. Then I stepped forward and said, "Peace be on you, my father, O Prophet of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you?" He replied, "And upon you peace, my daughter. O part of myself, you are given the permission to enter." So I entered the cloak with them. Getting together underneath the cloak, my father, the Prophet of Allah, held the two ends of the cloak and raised his right hand towards the heavens and prayed, "O Allah, these are the people of my house, Ahlul Bayt. They are my confidants and my supporters. Their flesh is my flesh and their blood is my blood. Whoever hurts them hurts me too. Whoever displeases them displeased me too. I am at war with those at war with them. I am at peace with those at peace with them. I am the enemy of their enemies, and I am the friend of their friends. They are from me, and I am from them.
O Allah, bestow your blessings, benevolence, forgiveness, and your pleasure upon me and upon them, and remove impurity from them, and keep them thoroughly pure. Then the Lord Almighty Allah said, O my angels, O residents of my heavens, verily, I have not created the erected sky, the stretched earth, the illuminated moon, the bright sun, the rotating planets, the flowing seas, and the sailing ships, but for the love of these five lying underneath the cloak. Gabriel, the trusted angel, asked, Who are under the cloak? The Almighty answered, They are the household of the Prophet and the assets of prophethood. They are Fatima, his daughter, her husband, and her 2 sons. Gabriel said, O Lord, may I fly to earth to be the 6th of them? Allah replied, Yes, you are given the permission. Gabriel, the trusted, landed near them and said, Peace be on you, O Prophet of Allah. The All-Highest conveys his peace on you and his greetings, and says, Be my honour and glory, O my angels, O residents of my heavens. Verily, I have not created the erected sky, the stretched earth, the illuminated moon, the bright sun, the flowing planets, and the sailing ships, but for your sake and love. God has given me permission to enter the cloak with you. May I join you, O Prophet of Allah? The Prophet replied, And peace be on you, O trusted bearer of Allah's revelations. You are granted the permission. So Gabriel entered the cloak with us and said to my father, Allah sent his revelations to you. Verily, Allah's desire is to remove blemish from you, O people of household Ahlul-Bayt, and purify you with a perfect purification. Then Ali said to my father, O Prophet of Allah, tell me, what significance has Allah given for getting together underneath this cloak? The Prophet replied, By him who rightfully appointed me a prophet and chose me a messenger for the salvation of the mankind. Whenever and wherever an assembly of our followers and friends mention this event, Allah will bestow on them his blessings and mercy. Angels will encircle them, asking Allah the remission of their sins, until the assembly disperse. So Allah said, Verily, by the Lord of Kaaba, and we and our followers are the winners. Then my father replied, By him who rightfully appointed me a prophet and chose me a messenger for the salvation of the mankind. Whenever and wherever an assembly of our followers and friends mention this event, there shall be none grieved, but Allah will remove his grief. There shall be none distressed, but Allah will dispel his distress. There shall remain none wish seeker, but Allah will grant his wish. Ali happily said, Verily, by the Lord of Kaaba, we and our followers are the winners and the blessed in this world and the next.
Our dear viewers, welcome back to HICTV Live, unless you're obviously watching the playback. But welcome, we have an amazing program for you today. But before we go on to the quiz, I just let you know that this code 4275847, that should be on your screen right now, 4275847. We're going to be starting the quiz, the children's quiz, very, very soon. But before we do that, let's ask Mullah Sahib how he is. Mullah Sahib?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, alhamdulillah, and I'm looking forward to today's program. If I can put the word excited, maybe I'm acting like a small child, but really this program which we have organized is for us to have more knowledge and information about the Imam of our time. However, I have some sad news and I want to share with you. Maybe many of you already know, but today in the evening I received the news of the passing away of a very dear friend and brother, marhum Hashim Hassan Ali Ukera. Why do I remember him? one of the person who was really active in the work of Tabligh. He originally from Mogadishu, and then he came down to Nairobi. After that he migrated to Toronto, and he was doing work of Tabligh in Nairobi, and working amongst the indigenous people there. And just got the news that he has passed away. I will request all of you please to join me in reciting Surah Fatiha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladhdallin. And we pray to Allah Azza wa Jal for His maghfirah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Otherwise, Abbas bhai, I am ready now.
Excellent, thank you very much. So viewers, you have now joined HICTV Live, where we are here to celebrate the 15th of Sha'ban, the wiladat of our 12th Imam. So welcome to those who are just joining. I can see on the screen there are many of you that are joining. Mullah Sahib will just give us a very quick introduction as to what our first quiz is going to be about, and then we'll make a start straight away. Let me just go to this very quickly again. 427-5847, which is the Kahoot pin. Please do join us, because we are going to start very soon. So Mullah Sahib, over to you.
Right, so the questions on the children's quiz is general knowledge about the Imam of our time, the 12th Imam. Today there are only 10 questions on the life of our 12th Imam. But I just want to assure all the participants, the young children, that these are very simple questions, and what Abbas Bhai likes, I put it. It's true and false.
Excellent, thank you Mullah Sahib. And today, are you going to be giving us any clues?
Maybe, I don't know. When answering, maybe I will give a clue, right? But definitely when we are discussing about the family quiz, people will find clues to the answer of the next question in the previous question.
Okay, thank you very much Mullah Sahib. Okay, so if everybody is ready, let's go again. Very quickly, 427-5847, but we haven't got time. We are well over a little bit over time today. Let's go to the first question of the children's quiz. So here we have it, 3, 2, 1. Here we have it, true or false. The father of the 12th Imam alayhi salam is Imam Hassan al-Askari alayhi salam. Is this true or is this false? The father of the 12th Imam alayhi salam is Imam Hassan al-Askari alayhi salam. Is this true or is this false? Mullah Sahib, you've been very kind. That's a very nice easy question for us. Let's see if we can get that 100% like we did last week. And here we have it, viewers. The answer should now be on your screen. Wow.
Ooh. We have 40 mashallah participants who have given the correct answer. Of course, the father of our 12th Imam is the 11th Imam, which is Imam Hassan al-Askari alayhi salam.
Thank you very much Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. Let's see who has made it this week. So here we have it. We have Sayyidi in first place. Hadi, where have you been? We've missed you. You haven't been here for ages. In second place, well done and welcome back. And we have Ali Mahdi Jafar in third place, Sajad Muraj in fourth place, and Mahdiya Jafar in fifth place. Both brother and sister back on the leaderboard. Let's go to question number 2. Here we have it, true or false. The mother of the 12th Imam alayhi salam was Bibi Narjis Khatun. Is this true or is this false? The mother of our 12th Imam alayhi salam was Bibi Narjis Khatun. Is this true or is this false? You have 7 seconds on the clock. Mullah Sahib,
all of them
they answered so quickly, so that's good. Here we have it, the answer now on your screen.
Right,
Whoa.
So now we have 41 who got the correct answer. Yes, the name of the mother of our 12th Imam was Bibi Narjis Khatun. Interesting thing is that she is from Rome. So she was from the descendants of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. Descendant meaning that, of course, we know Nabi Isa never got married, but amongst his disciples. And one historian notes that he was or she was from descendants of Shamun, one of the apostle, one of the disciple of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. Okay, and she came to Medina, and from there the story continues. So Narjis Khatun, historians have given other names also, but famous name is Narjis Khatun.
Thank you, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it, a huge change. So we have Hasnain A in first place, Zainab Ismail in second place, Zamin Ali in third place, Almas in fourth place, and ARJ, I think that's Ali Rida Jafar, in fifth place. Well done. Up 11 places though is Zainab Jafar, who is the highest climber. Well done, Zainab. Let's go to question number 3. Here we have it, true or false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam was born in Samara. Is this true or is this false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam was born in Samara. Is this true or is this false? You have 10 seconds on the clock, or once everybody answers. And still there are a few of you. Have a guess. If you don't know, doesn't matter. Here we have it, that answer now on your screen.
Okay, mashallah. So 40 have given the correct answer. Okay, so it's interesting to know that Imam Ali alayhi salam was born in Mecca. The 12th Imam was born in Samarra. From the second Imam up to the 11th Imam, all of them were born in Medina. Of course, when you talk about the 7th Imam, 7th Imam was born in a village between Mecca and Medina, which is called Abwa. So we find that is the, what we say, the birthplaces of our Aimma Tahirin alayhimus salam, but 12th Imam was born in Samarra.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to the leaderboard. Let's see how much it's changed. Okay, so we have Sakina in first place, Almas in second place, ARJ in third place, Zainab Ismail in fourth place, and Mohsin Ali from UK in the fifth place. Zainab Ismail has an answer streak of 3. Well done, Zainab. Let's go to the next question. So here we have it, question number 4, true or false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam had an elder brother whose name was Hussein. Is this true or is this false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam had an elder brother whose name was Hussein. Is this true or is this false? You have 5 seconds on the clock. Have a guess. If you don't know, that answer should now be on your screen.
Okay,
wow.
mashallah. So today we see, mashallah, and I'm really pleased that our young children, boys and girls, have that knowledge about the Imam of our time, which is very good, and you should make more efforts to know more about the Imam of our time. According to historian, our 12th Imam did not have any brother or sister. He was the only son, and therefore he did not have a brother by the name of Hussein. He was only the son of 11th Imam, and of course Bibi Narjis Khatun.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it. Zainab Ismail has made it in first place, Almas in second place, the Balu brothers in third place, Mohsin Ali in fourth place, and Kiwi in fifth place. Combo breaker, 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 3. Don't worry, keep on trying. Let's go to the next question, question number 5. Here we have it, true or false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam was only 5 years old when he became the Imam. Is this true or is this false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam was only 5 years old when he became Imam. Is this true or is this false? You have 2 seconds on the clock. Here we have it, answer on your screen.
Okay, mashallah. And again, 41 of you have given the correct answer. Yes, our 12th Imam was only 5 years old. our 12th Imam was born in the year 255 after Hijrah, and the martyrdom of our 11th Imam took place in the year 260 after Hijrah. So the difference is that 5 years. When the 11th Imam passed away from this world, the responsibility of the Imamat, responsibility of the leadership of the Muslim Ummah was now on our 12th Imam, 5 years old only.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it, there is a bit of a change. So we have Almas in first place, the Baloo brothers in second place, Kiwi in third place, a Crazy Tiger in fourth place, and ARJ in fifth place, but up 4 places is Kumail, who is the highest climber. Well done, Kumail. Everybody else, keep on trying. Let's try and get everybody on the leaderboard at some point. Let's go to the next question. Here we have it, question number 6. So one of the famous titles of the 12th Imam alayhi salam is Al-Qaim. Is this true or is this false? And if you're from Peterborough, you know that our project is called this, so that is a bit of a clue for you. One of the famous titles of our 12th Imam alayhi salam is Al-Qaim. Is this true or is this false? That answer should now be on your screen.
All right, so 39 of you have given the correct answer. Yes, one of the famous titles of our 12th Imam is Al-Qa'im. And Al-Qa'im means one who uprises. Now when the Imams previous to the 12th Imam were asked, yes, everyone of the Imam is called Al-Qa'im. But our 8th Imam had a particular conduct or attitude that whenever he used to talk about the 12th Imam, and he would talk about Al-Qa'im, that was his title, then our 8th Imam would stand up and place his head on his head in order to show that he is ready to sacrifice himself for the sake of our 12th Imam. So that's the famous title of our 12th Imam.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it, Almas still in first place, Baloo brothers in second place, ARJ in third place, Crazy Tiger in fourth place, Sayyidi in fifth place, and 4 players just hit an answer streak of 3. So well done everybody, let's go to the next question, question number 7. Here we have it, true or false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam is alive and will reappear by the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is this true or is this false? Listen very carefully. The 12th Imam alayhi salam is alive and will reappear by the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is this true or is this false? Let's see if we can get 100% with this one. And the answer on your screen. Yes, I knew it.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And we know that the 12th Imam is alive. So you may be wondering as to why did I put this question? Okay, so just a little bit of information. Hopefully it will be useful to you, especially the children. The belief of the coming of the Imam, the 12th Imam, one who will establish Allah's rule on this earth, is believed by all the Muslims, whether they're Shias or the Sunnis. This belief is there because since the time of the Holy Prophet he has been talking about it. However, what has happened is that there is a difference of opinion, and some of them mention that 12th Imam is not yet born. He will be born and then he will bring about this change. While we, the followers of the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, believe that he is already born, he is alive, and he is on this earth. We cannot see him. Okay, so that's the reason the question. But well done, all of you, mashallah.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to the leaderboard. Okay, so we do have a bit of a change. Almas still in first place, Baloo brothers in second place, Ali Pro in third place, Sayyidi in fourth place, Crazy Tiger is in 5th place. Let's go to the next question. Here we have it, true or false. Number 8. Our 12th Imam alayhi salam is present during the Hajj every year. Is this true or is this false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam is present during the Hajj every year. Is this true or is this false? You have 3 seconds on the clock. Still a few of you to answer. There you go, answer on your screen.
MashaAllah, 42 of you have given the correct answer, and according to one tradition, it is mentioned that our 12th Imam is present. It is possible that someone may meet the 12th Imam, but he would not know that he is the Imam of our time. But he is present there, and especially on the day of Arafah, because on the day of Arafah, all the pilgrims are on the plains of Arafah from the time of Dhuhr up to the time of Maghrib. So he is there participating, and he is of course aware of all our acts and whatever we do.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it. Baloo Brothers in 1st place, Sayyidi in 2nd place, Crazy Tiger in 3rd place, Ali Pro in 4th place, ARJ in 5th place. 4 players have just reached an answer streak of 5. So well done everybody. We're nearly to the end. Only 2 more questions left. Listen very carefully. It's the quickest on that button to get on that leaderboard. Here we have it. Let's go. Question number 9. True or false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam and his family live in Najaf. Is this true or is this false? Our 12th Imam alayhi salam and his family live in Najaf. Is this true or is this false? You only have 5 seconds on the clock. And here we have it. Answer on your screen.
Okay, so 30 of you have given the correct answer. Where does 12th Imam stay? Where does he live? Where is his residence? This is something which is not known. And when we recite Dua Nodba every Friday, in there are 2 or 3 places mentioned as to where is the 12th Imam. So we don't know exactly, so we can't say that he is in Najaf.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. Okay, so here we have it. We have the Baloo Brothers in 1st place, Sayyidi in 2nd place, Ali Mahdi Jafar back on the leaderboard in 3rd place, ARJ in 4th place, Husseini A in 5th place. 3 in a row. Maryam is back in the game. Well done, Maryam. Let's go to the final question. Listen very carefully. True or false? It is a must to greet our 12th Imam alayhi salam every day. Is this true or is this false? It is a must to greet our 12th Imam alayhi salam every day. Is this true or is this false? You have 4 seconds on the clock, and here we have it. That answer should now be on your screen.
Okay, so 15 of you have given the correct answer. And this question could be a little bit of controversy or controversial question, saying that we have to. Must over here would be meaning that it is compulsory that we must greet our 12th Imam. No, there is no such law as that you have to. It is right and it is morally correct that we must. And it is our duty in that sense that he is the Imam of our time and we greet him. And I would recommend all of you, my dear children, okay, however young you are, when you wake up for salat in the morning, or sometimes some of you, for you salat may not be wajib, so you may not be waking up to pray, but when you wake up in the morning, ensure that you do stand and say, Assalamu alayka ya sahib az-zaman, meaning, peace be upon you, O the master of the time, the leader of the time. So, dear participants, my dear children, boys and girls, thank you so much for participating in the quiz today. And I'm really happy to see that many of you have got good information, though general, but good information about the Imam of our time, and we will work towards that we increase our knowledge about the Imam of our time.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. And before we go to the podium to see who came first, second and third, this is just a quick reminder that the next thing that we have after announcing the results is story time. So please do, our wonderful children, stay on, and now might be a good time to just give mum and dad a shout if they are not already sitting with you, and go get your even younger brothers and sisters if you have, and so that you can all sit together and listen to the story, because this week's story again will form part of our next competition. So broadcast team, hit us with it. Let's go to the podium. So here we have it in third place, 10 out of 10, Zamin Ali. You smashed it, mashallah, well done. 10 out of 10 again, we've got Zainab Jafar, excellent, in second place. But in first place, again, 10 out of 10, we have Ali Mahdi Jafar. Well done, you guys have absolutely smashed it. The Baloo brothers in fourth place and Sayyidi in fifth place. So well done, everybody. That is absolutely amazing. What you will see on your screen right now is feedback. Please do give us some feedback. Don't just go onto the YouTube comments just yet. Stay with us on the Kahoot. We will shortly put on the new Kahoot pin very shortly as a broadcast team work on it. But now, everyone, it is story time. A story that I am going to try and relate to our 12th Imam alayhi salam to on such an auspicious occasion. This story is called God Does Not Exist. A man named Aladdin went to a barber shop to have his hair cut and his beard trimmed, a luxury none of us can have at the moment. But anyway, Aladdin started to have a good conversation with the barber. They talked about so many different things, from work to football and Liverpool winning the Champions League to good times with the family. Suddenly, they touched on the subject of God. The barber said, "Look, man, I don't believe that God exists as you say so." "Why do you say that?" said Aladdin. The barber replied, "Well, it's so easy. You just have to go out to the street to realize that God does not exist. Oh, tell me, if God existed, would there be so many sick people in this world? Would there be abandoned children? If God existed, there would be neither suffering nor pain. I can't think of a God who permits all of these things." And then Aladdin stopped for a moment, thinking, but he didn't want to respond as he wanted to prevent an argument. The barber finished his job and Aladdin left the barber shop. And just after he left the barber shop, Aladdin saw a man in the street with long hair and beard. It seems that it had been a long time since he had had it cut, and it looked a bit untidy. Then Aladdin goes back into the barber shop and he says to the barber, "You know what? Barbers don't exist." "What do you mean? How come they don't exist?" asked the barber. "Well, I am here. I am a barber." "No," Aladdin said. "They don't exist, because if they did, there would be no people with long hair and beard like that man who walks in the street." "Ah, barbers do exist. What happens is that people do not come to us," said the barber. "Exactly," affirmed Aladdin. "That's the point. God does exist. What happens is people don't go to him and do not look for him, and that's why they do not understand the pain and the suffering in the world." Our wonderful children, our viewers, so we then think about the Imam of our time. Let me give you a quick example. Mullah Sahib, will you be able to help me with this?
Sure.
Can you lift your side for me?
Sure.
Okay, so viewers, Here we have a cloth, okay? Just bear with me a second, I need to do something here. Can you see that? Everybody see that? Can you see the light through the cloth? You can see it, right? You can see that moving around? Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. So you can see the light. What you can't see is what is behind the cloth that is actually giving you the light. And the moral of this, we cannot see the Imam of our time, but we can see his light. We need to go towards this light and understand that although we cannot see the Imam, he can see us and knows when we are in need of his help and comes to help us. And that is why there is great benefit even now in writing an ariza, a letter to the Imam of our time. What a perfect time, the 15th of Sha'ban. And Mullah Sahib.
Very interesting story. But while you were talking about Abu Aladdin and barber, I was just thinking, are all barbers talking about Liverpool only?
I don't know. Every time I go, they're always talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, you are finding a barber who is a Liverpool fan, okay? But it's a beautiful story, and the point is there that we have to go and find that source. And like the sixth Imam alayhi salam explained when he was asked as to if the Imam is not present in front of us, then how will it be possible for people to get the guidance? And Imam gave that reply, okay? You sort of improvised it, but Imam gave that reply the same way as we benefit from the sun when it is behind the clouds.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we will continue to get, it is for us to find that source. And alhamdulillah, we have so many sources from where we can write. Yes, and write to the Imam of your time, the Ariza. Okay? And just to explain to all that it's not necessary that we only write Ariza on 15th of Sha'ban, but at any time of the day.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. And we take this opportunity to remind you that towards the end of the show, we are going to be announcing the winners of last week's competition, last week Friday. If you remember, I asked Mullah Sahib for £20. I have a feeling he has another £20 for me as it's Wiladat, but we will see towards the end of the show. So please do stay with us to right to the end. We will be going to the family quiz just very shortly. That code is 5734763, 5734763. Please do log in. We are literally seconds away from joining the family quiz. Before we do so, this story that you have heard today forms part of our competition, and we will shortly give you a date of when our next Friday night program is going to be. The prize will be a £10 Amazon voucher if you win, and all we ask you to do is to, whatever you've heard in the story, you can even go back on YouTube and you can listen to the story again and as many times as you want. Do something about that story. Whether you do a painting, a poster, bake a cake, whatever you do, something that is related to the story itself. You can create a model, whatever you do. And there will be no excuses, because from what I understand, there is school holidays coming up, so you have plenty of time to do it. So what our broadcast team will do towards the end of our show, we will put an email address up where you need to send it, and make sure that it is landscape and not portrait, so that we can make sure that we can show it on the screen properly. All our entries will be shown, so please do enter. And it doesn't matter what age you are, whether you are a young child or whether you are an adult, send something in. The only disclaimer is we will only be giving prizes to the under 18s. Mullah Sahib, is there anything that I missed there?
No, nothing. I think you have explained everything.
Okay.
And before we go to the main quiz, the family quiz, let me take the opportunity. Number one is to wish you in advance Khoshhali Mubarak on the auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of the Imam of our time. Here in Peterborough, we have a very special program on Sunday as well as on Monday. On Sunday we have the A'mal for Shab-e Bara'at, and on Monday we have the Khoshhali program. Okay, but coming to the family quiz, if I can introduce
Please
now.
do, Mullah Sahib. Yeah,
Yes,
please do.
the family quiz today is on Ghaibat-e Sughra. Okay, so we know of the two occultation, Ghaibat-e Kubra and Ghaibat-e Sughra. So we are going to talk about Ghaibat-e Sughra, and there are 12 questions, and again the questions are true or false, and inshallah I hope that the information that we will share will be of great use to all of us, inshallah.
Excellent, Mullah Sahib. With your permission, shall we start?
Please.
Right, let's go for it, everybody. Here we have it. So, the family quiz, true or false? Question number 1. So, the period of Ghaibat al-Sughra was 70 years. Is this true or is this false? The period of Ghaibat al-Sughra was of 70 years. Is this true or is this false? You have 10 seconds on the clock. A lot of you have answered that very quickly, so that's good. Still a few of you to answer. Have a guess. It's 50-50. That answer should now be on your screen.
Subhanallah. Okay, so 31 of you have given the correct answer. So, in order to understand this, that this period, Sughra means shorter, okay, and shorter occultation. This period is the time when 11th Imam alayhi salam passed away. We know that Imam Zamana Ajjalallahu Farajahu Sharif led the Salatul Mayyit for 11th Imam, and after that he disappeared. Okay, but that disappearance was in a manner that he had contact with his special deputies. So the rest of the questions that are going to follow are all related to these special deputies. So 260 after Hijrah, 11th Imam passes away in the year 329, right? So which approximately 69-70 years is the time when the last deputy of the Imam passes away, and that is the time when Imam says that there is going to be no more deputies. Now I will reappear when the order of Allah begins, and when the order of Allah comes. So the period of Ghaibat-e Kubra now begins. So that shorter period was 70 years.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. Okay, so here we have it. We have Sakina in first place, Zainab in second place. We have ITX7 Pro in third place. Is that your phone name? Almas in fourth place, and Snowfall. Don't say Snowfall. It's hopefully spring. Okay, in fifth place, let's go to the next question, question number 2. Here we have it, true or false. The first deputy of our 12th Imam alayhi salam in this period was his uncle Ja'far. Is this true or is this false? The first deputy of our 12th Imam alayhi salam in this period was his uncle Ja'far. Is this true or is this false? You have 3 seconds on the clock, and here we have it. Answer on your screen.
Right, so 28 of you have given the correct answer that it is false. Okay, Ja'far in history is known as Ja'far al-Kadhab. This was the person who claimed himself to be the Imam after Imam Hassan al-Askari, and he wanted to lead Salatul Janaza of the 11th Imam. But it is that time when our 12th Imam appeared, and he said, "Uncle, please move away. The right of leading the prayer is mine. I am the son of 11th Imam." Okay, and Ja'far al-Kadhab was having what we say good relation with Banu Abbasi, and Banu Abbas did not want the reappearance, the birth of our 12th Imam. But it all took place. It's very interesting. It's not the time now to talk about. So Ja'far was not. So who was the first representative? The first representative of the 12th Imam in the period of Ghaibat-e Sughra was a person known by the name of Uthman bin Sa'id al-Amri. He was the first deputy.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it. We have Almas in first place, Baluz in second place, Chips in third place, and we have a vaccine in fourth place. That's great. And ITX7 Pro in fifth place. Up 14 places though, Jafar 786 is the highest climber. So well done everybody. Let's go to the third question. Question number 3. Here we have it, true or false. The first deputy in this period was known as al-Zayyat, an oil seller. Is this true or is this false? The first deputy in this period was known as al-Zayyat, an oil seller. Is this true or is this false? You have 5 seconds on the clock. And here we have it. The answer should now be on your screen.
All right, so 36 of you have given me the correct answer. And it's interesting to know why he is known as al-Zayyat. It was not very easy to work to be representative of the Imam. See, Banu Abbas, historians have said that the Banu Abbasi Khalifa did not even know about the birth of 12th Imam. Okay? 11th Imam passed away. As history books have mentioned that this fact was not known to them, that Imam Hassan al-Askari had a son. Okay? Now when Uthman became the the first deputy, working, he was the deputy, so the connection between the Imam and Uthman, this was the main, right? If people wanted anything from Imam, they would go to Uthman. There were other agents also, okay? And Uthman was the leader and he would be in consultation with the agents. Now, how would he work? He was an oil seller. So he would take those big containers, and the letters of people would be put into that oil, right? And then he would be going as if he's selling oil, okay? And then he would go and meet the Imam, wherever Imam was, and deliver all that hukuk, deliver the letters and everything. And therefore in history is known as al-Zayyat, the oil seller.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. That's quite interesting. Let's go to the leaderboard. So here we have it. We have ITX7 Pro in first place, Kumail Ismail in second place, Aladdin in third place, Chips in fourth place, and we have our vaccine in fifth place. Up 13 places though is Ali Mahdi Jafar, who is the highest climber. Well done, Ali Mahdi. Let's go to the next question. Here we have it, question number 4. The first deputy was also the wakil of the 10th Imam and the 11th Imam alayhi salam. The first deputy was also the wakil of the 10th and the 11th Imam alayhi salam. Is this true or is this false? You have 5 seconds on the clock. Have a guess. It's 50-50. You're either going to get it wrong or you're going to get it right. The answer now on your screen. Okay, so 38 of you have given the correct answer. Well done. And yes, it is important to know that someone who is getting the responsibility to be the deputy of the Imam, even if Imam was alive, okay, and people would be able to visit the Imam. It is interesting to know, for those who may not know, that this appointment of wakala or the wakil or representative started from the time of 6th Imam, and it had continued. When it came down nearer the time of 10th, 11th and 12th Imam, the wakala or the representatives had a lot of work to do. And those who were appointed were not any ordinary, because he is coming from that family and that family is well known, therefore is appointed. No, there was a criteria, and one of the criteria was that these people were trusted, pious, had knowledge. So it is the first representative or the deputy of the 12th Imam in Ghaibat Soghra
Uthman bin Sa'id was also wakil of 10th Imam, and he was also wakil of 11th Imam.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it. We have chips in first place, could do with a burger with that. We have our vaccine in second place, Aladdin in third place. Looks like someone's definitely been listening to the story, so well done. Alia in fourth place, and Sakina from Qatar, welcome, in fifth place. Sixth players have just hit an answer streak of 3, and the broadcast team are looking at me because the time is running on. So let's go to that next question. Question number 5, true or false? The relationship between the first and the second deputies was that of a grandfather and grandson. Is this true or is this false? The relationship between the first and second deputies was that of grandfather and grandson. Is this true or is this false? And here we have it. That answer is now on your screen.
Okay, so 31 of you have given the correct answer. Okay, and the relationship between the first deputy and the second deputy was that of father and son. Uthman bin Sa'id, when he passed away, he was being the first deputy. When he passed away, his son, whose name was Muhammad now receives a letter of condolence from our 12th Imam. Okay, and in that letter, after expressing condolences, our 12th Imam tells him, Muhammad, you are now going to take the place of your father, and you are going to be my deputy after the death of your father. So relationship between the first and the second is father-son.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. And here we have it. We have chips in first place, our vaccine in second place, Aladdin in third place, Alia in fourth place, Sakina in fifth place. So the board hasn't changed, but up 13 places is Malika Jafar, who is the highest climber. Well done. Let's go to the next question. Question number 6, and we are now halfway through the questions. True or false? The only work of the second deputy was to collect religious taxes. Is this true or is this false? The only work of the second deputy was to collect the religious taxes. Is this true or is this false? You have 4 seconds on the clock. A number of you still to answer. Just have a guess because time's running out. Here we have it, that answer on your screen.
Okay, so 34 of you, mashallah, have given the correct answer. Yes, when you look at the life history of the second deputy of our 12th Imam in Ghaibat-e Sughra, you find that, yes, managing the different agents, okay, so, and these agents would be collecting the religious taxes, and they would then be handing it over to Muhammad bin Uthman. But at the same time, there was an opinion amongst the people of the non-existence of the 12th Imam. Okay? So together with that, he would be doing that work of trying to convince and explain to the people in such a way that people would understand. Okay? But it was all being done in what we call as taqiyya, okay? So that Banu Abbas would not get the information that 12th Imam is there. So it was being done very secretly. At the same time, these were learned people, and therefore they also were writing books. So it was not only this work of collecting taxes, but also of explaining to the people about the 12th Imam.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it, Aladdin in first place from our story, our vaccine in second place, Alia in third place, Sakina in fourth place, Almas in fifth place. Who do we have there though? Up 11 places, Waffles is the highest climber. We haven't heard from Waffles in a long time, so welcome back as well. Let's go to the next question. Here we have it, question number 7, true or false? The longest period of deputyship was held by the second deputy. Is this true or is this false? The longest period of deputyship was held by the second deputy. Is this true or is this false? Some of you struggling to answer, but you only have 5 seconds. Just have a guess. Time's running out. Here we have it, that answer on your screen.
Okay, so 33 of you have given the correct answer. Yes, there is a difference of opinion. Majority of the historians have said that that period of deputyship was 50 years.
Wow.
While there are others who say that it was 40 years, and they have given that the first deputy was there for 5 years. So 260, 265. And then from 265 onwards, they say that the passing away of the second deputy was in the year 305 AH. So that would be 40 years. Okay? But as I said, that there is difference of opinion, but without any doubt he had the longest period of deputyship.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. Okay, so we have a bit of a change. We have Aladdin in first place, Alia in second place, Sakina from Qatar in third place, Ratan C in fourth place, and Chips has dropped in fifth place. Ratan C is making a comeback with 3 in a row. And I can see some smiles behind with the broadcast team. Let's go to that next question. True or false question number 8. The title of the third deputy of the Imam in this period was al-Qasim. Is this true or is this false? The title of the third deputy of the Imam in this period was al-Qasim. Is this true or is this false? You have 5 seconds on the clock. Still a number of you to answer have that guess. Here we have it, answer on your screen.
MashaAllah, and 35 of you have given the correct answer, that his title was Abul Qasim. Okay? His actual name was Hussein. Hussein bin Rawh al-Nawbakhti. When we go to throw the ariza, there is a small dua to be recited. Okay? And that dua is, it's a sort of a plea to Hussein bin Rawh. All right? And we throw that ariza telling Hussein bin Rawh to have it, what we say, reach to the 12th Imam. And he was a very close and confidant of the second deputy, Mohammed bin Uthman. Okay? And at the same time, he was a good and a pious person. I've given a clue.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. We always love a good clue. Let's go to, I was just about to say, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the leaderboard. Couldn't wait for the question. So, here we have it. Alia now in first place, Aladdin in second place, Sakina in third place, Ratansi in fourth place, and our vaccine in fifth place. Nice though, Jafra786 is back with an answer streak of 3. So well done. Let's go to the next question. Question number 9. Okay, so the third deputy was chosen because of his close relation with Banu Abbas. Is this true or is this false? The third deputy was chosen because of his close relation with Banu Abbas. Is this true or is it false? You have 5 seconds on the clock. And here we have it. The answer should now be on your screen.
Okay, and 30 of you have given the correct answer. Well done. Understand that Al-Hussein bin Rawh was amongst the wisest people of the time. Okay, and he knew about the circumstances of the time. Remember that they were holding a position. Okay, but at the same time they had to protect their own life. They had to protect the Shias also. And in his interaction with those people who were opposing the Shias, Hussein bin Rawh used to practice taqiyya. Okay? So people would not know exactly what his belief was. History goes on to the extent that he removed one of his servants. That servant was cursing Muawiyah. Hussein bin Rawh removed, right? And people would not understand. Hussein bin Rawh removing. But this is how he used to work. He was amongst the wisest, okay? And it is because of his competence and because of his merits that he was appointed as deputy. And remember, the deputy is appointed by Imam, not by the people. So Imam knew his merits and Imam knew what Hussein bin Raw had.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to the leaderboard. Okay, so here we have it. We have Alia in first place, Sakina from Qatar in second place, Aladdin in third place, Ratansi in fourth place, and what a name, Ya Mahdi in fifth place. But the Pradhans making a comeback with 3 in a row. So well done, everybody. Let's go to the next question. Question number 10. We only have 3 left. So the third deputy was imprisoned for 5 years in the jail of Banu Abbas. Is this true or is this false? The third deputy was imprisoned for 5 years in the jail of Banu Abbas. You have 6 seconds on the clock. Is that a true or is that a false for you? Here we have it. That answer should now be on your screen.
Okay, and 28 of you have given the correct answer. And yes, he was in the jail of the Banu Abbasi Khalifa, whose name was al-Muqtadir, from the year 312 after Hijrah to 317 after Hijrah, for 5 years. The Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah have given up the reasons as to why he was in the jail. The Shia scholars of that time do not disclose the reason, but the contemporary scholars have given that the possibility of his being in the prison was because of his fame, being the deputy and well known amongst the Shias, and that's the reason why he was kept there. But once he was released from the jail, then it came to that stage that no one from the government could touch or could point finger to Hussein bin Raw. Why? Because there were Nawbakhti. You know, Nawbakhti is a tribe, and the people from Nawbakht were in the important positions in Banu Abbasi, and those who were there, they could not, whatever the situation, but the tribe, what we say, affiliation and the tribe loyalty came first amongst the Arabs at that time.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to the leaderboard. So there is a bit of a change there. Alia is still in first place, Sakina from Qatar in second place, Ratansi in third place, Aladdin in fourth place, and somebody saying no in fifth place. Up 8 place though, the Jivraj family are the highest climbers, so well done. Let's go to the next question. We only got 2 questions, guys. Let's see if we can get other people also on the leaderboard. Here we have it, question number 11, true or false? The 4th deputy of the Imam in this period was a close companion of the 11th Imam alayhi salam. Is this true or is this false? The 4th deputy of the Imam in this period was a close companion of the 11th Imam alayhi salam. You have 3 seconds on the clock now. So many of you yet to answer. Have a guess. Oh, we've run out of time.
Okay, so 22 of you have given the correct answer. First of all, to know who was the 4th deputy. The 4th deputy was a person by the name of the title Abul Hassan. His name was Ali, and his father's name was Muhammad. So Ali bin Muhammad al-Samuri. He was the one who was the 4th representative, and from the what we say, the correspondence that he had with our 11th Imam shows the closeness that Ali bin Muhammad al-Samuri had with our 11th Imam. And of course, after al-Hussein bin Raw passed away, for our 12th Imam appointed him as the what we say, as the deputy, the 4th deputy.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Let's go to that leaderboard. So here we have it. We have Alia in first place, Ratansi in second place, Sakina in third place, Amar's, is that burger and chips? In 4th place, and Aladdin in 5th place. 3 in a row. Amar's burger and chips are back in the game. So well done, everybody. This is the last question. Here we have it. Quickest on the buzzer. True or false? The 4th deputy was informed of his death by the 12th Imam alayhi salam a week before he passed away. Is this true or is this false? The 4th deputy was informed of his death by the 12th Imam alayhi salam a week before he had actually passed away. Is this true or is this false? You have 2 seconds on the clock. Here we have it. Answer on your screen.
Okay, so 32, mashallah, have given the correct answer that yes, he was deputy of Imam for 3 years, okay, and as the time came, a week before the death, by the way, Ali bin Muhammad al-Samuri, the 4th deputy, passed away on 15th of Sha'ban, 329 after Hijrah, and week before he received the letter, and that was to tell him that, you know, my condolences to your family, to your brothers, and to mu'mineen, because after a week you are going to pass away, and after you there is going to be no successor or no deputy of mine, because the Ghaibat Kubra has already begun, and I will reappear awaiting the order of Allah Azza wa Jal. So I hope all the participants inshallah will have found our quiz useful and educational today, inshallah. This is about the period of Ghaibat Sughra.
Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. Our viewers, please don't go away. We still have a competition announcement to say yet, so please do stay with us. Let's go to that podium. Let's see who's made it the top 3 this week. Here we have it in 3rd place, 10 out of 12. We have Ratansi, absolutely well done. In 2nd place, 11 out of 12. We have Sakina from Qatar, well done. But in 1st place, 12 out of 12. Alia, well done Alia, you done absolutely amazing. We have Amar's Burger and Chips in 4th place, and Aladdin in 5th place as the runners-up. So on your screen now, you'll have some feedback. Please do give us feedback, and I'll also explain a little bit later in our show regarding giving us feedback on YouTube. Don't just go there just yet. Please do listen in. We are now going to go to the next part, Mullah Sahib, if you're ready.
Yes, please.
Okay, so everybody knows last week Mullah Sahib gave me a £20 note, which I asked him to give. He very kindly gave me the £20 note. He started giving me many £20 notes, but I was like, okay, just need the one. And I gave you a story about a £20 note and the value of yourself. We asked you to send in some entries. We've received some wonderful ones, which we're going to show you, and then we're going to announce the winners. So, can I have it, broadcast team? If we can put it up on the screen. Have we got it? Okay, so here we have it. So you will see on your screen this wonderful cake that has been made by Zamin Ali, age 9 from Peterborough, and that message very clearly on there. You will never lose your value. If you remember, I crumpled up the £20 note and then I stepped on it. Well, I didn't really step on it, but I gave you the example of stepping on, etc., and that it got dirty, but the £20 never lost the value, and that's how you should live your life. Well done, Zamin Ali. You've put it on a cake, and I know I've spoken to your family today that you have actually made a very good effort yourself to make this cake. However, there is a bit of a disclaimer I want to give to everybody. Children, if you're listening, make sure you don't just go and make that cake. Make sure that there is adult supervision, that you ask your mum and dad before you go into the cupboard and make that cake. And also, Mullah Sahib is also saying, so we're wondering at what point we are going to get a slice of this wonderful cake. But well done, Zamin Ali.
Abbas, others are asking and you're putting my name.
Oh, sorry, Mullah Sahib. I thought you were saying. Okay, I take that back. It is our broadcast team asking where is our piece of cake. Okay, so well done, Zamin Ali. So that is one of the entries that we've received. Let's go to the next one. Here we have Zara Ratansi, aged 8 from Watford. This is absolutely amazing. Look at that detail that has gone into doing that colouring and artwork. And it does say on there, do not let your difficulties fill you with anxiety. After all, it is only in the darkest of nights that stars shine more brightly. Well done, Zara. That is absolutely amazing. Let's go to the next entry. And here we have it, Ali Mahdi Jafar, aged 8. what amazing detail we have in this. And in that one it says, if you give charity at night, it protects you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's punishment. So well done, Ali Mahdi. That is absolutely amazing. Just look at that artwork there. It's brilliant. Let's go to the next one. And here we have it. We have Sakina Pradhan. This is exactly as we told the story. You have the children in the class, the teacher up at the front, and Mullah says playing lots of notes that he gave me. Never lose your value is what it says. Well done, Sakina. Absolutely amazing effort. Age 7 from Peterborough. And then we've got one more entry that has come in, which is Abbas Manji, also aged 8 from Peterborough. And look at the detail in this too. It is absolutely amazing. It gives the story exactly as we told it. Well done, Abbas. Everybody has done an absolutely amazing effort. What do you think, Mullah Sahib?
Yes, I must appreciate the work that has been done by these young people. Well done. Really, you have heard the story and you're trying to portray the story. Well done. I mean, the message is coming out very clear.
Absolutely. However, we can only have 2 winners, 1 boy and 1 girl, and we will get sent to you a £10 Amazon voucher within the next few days. So, in first place out of the boys, it is Zamin Ali Pradhan. You have done absolutely amazing. I do hear that you would have got a few more bonus points if we could have had that piece of cake here, so we could taste it. We might have given you a few bonus points, but definitely you are a winner in this week's competition. So well done. And in second place, we have your sister, Sakina Pradhan, aged 7, who has also won. Both of you will receive an Amazon voucher, which will come to you in the next few days. So well done, everybody. Just a reminder of the competition. Do listen to your story. Do listen to the story that we've given today, and please do enter the competition. Mullah Sahib, do you have anything else to say with regards to this?
No, I think everyone has done well. And for today's story also, please do participate. I need to say this to our children, that this is your show and you need to also participate in this way by sending the entries into it. So inshallah, it's not matter of who wins and who loses, it's matter of who participates, because every participant is a winner.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mullah Sahib. And this now brings us to the end of the show. Before we end with a dua this week, what I'd like to say is that you can go to YouTube on the channel that you are on right now, and make sure that you give both Mullah Sahib and I some feedback on how it has gone. Positive comments only, please. Okay, so please do give us some feedback. Now, you will see, I said it last week and I got told off by the broadcast team because apparently I made a mistake. So this week I am going to get it right. So you have a like button and you have a dislike button. Please, if you really enjoyed the show, hit the like button, only hit it once, okay? The like button only once. If you thought, nah, it was okay, yeah, average, or it wasn't good, you have a dislike button. Please feel free to hit the dislike button. But if you do, you must hit that twice and no more. And once you hit it twice, do not touch it again, and that will be it. Okay, Mullah Sahib, shall we end with our dua?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this does bring us to the end of our show. Let us take this opportunity to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we take this opportunity to ask the Imam of our time to intercede for us during this special time of his birth. O our Imam, we ask you to help the orphans, the poor and the elderly, to cure those who are sick, especially during this time of COVID. Please keep our ulemas safe and give them a long and healthy life.
Ameen.
Safeguard all Muslims who are all around the world and may be in trouble or have some difficulty.
Ameen.
Give us all a clean heart so that we can help people and everybody around the world with ikhlas.
Ameen.
Enable us to visit the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the shrines of the Masumin alayhi salam.
Ameen.
And make our faith strong so that we can become good Muslims and be soldiers standing by you as your helper. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we ask you for the reappearance of the Imam of our time. We are now going to end with the dua of Imam Zamana, but on behalf of Mullah Sahib and I, we look forward to seeing you again of the next Friday night family program.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kun liwaliyyika al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala abaihi في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك توعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين اللهم صل على Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad.
Our dear viewers, thank you very much for joining us. On behalf of Mullah Sahib and I, we do very much look forward to seeing you again at the next show. See you there.
See you there.